Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, do that thing down below. If you share the same obsession I have with trying to find good value in motorcycle luggage and don't want to spend a lot of money and maybe spend lots of hours doing research on stuff, doing some comparison and hoping things go on sale, this might be a video for you, especially if you're looking for a new tail bag. The tail bag I had, I'd been using for about 4 years. All the waterproofing was gone. The straps were coming apart and the zippers were done on it. I needed something new. And even in the condition it was in, having to put a strap over the top, I kept using it because I could not find what I was looking for. So that has changed. Now, real quick, not a sponsored video. I paid my own money for this, but I'm doing this just in case you are also looking for a tail bag. And that is the REAX Trident Tailbag. I was in Cycle Gear about a month ago and they had these for like $99. They had a couple other choices I was looking at. I just wasn't ready to spend that much money right now on a tail bag. And a couple weeks later, I looked on Revzilla. This same bag was like $65. I had some Revzilla money, so I think with shipping and handling, it cost me $54. So there are some features with this bag, which is why I went with it, besides the price, that I think are useful to know if you're looking for some cheap, hopefully durable luggage, but at this price, even if I get a couple years out of it, I'll be happy. I will go through that if that's something that interests you. Or if you're just looking for some new luggage overall and maybe not necessarily a tail bag. I think there's some other things that you could do with this bag. Anyway, so let's go through the features. I'll do the install on it real quick and explain why I think this is a good solution for me, the way I'm gonna put it on and the things that I'm gonna put in it. I said that REAX Trident Tailbag. It has a soft kind of, I don't know, non-slip resistant backside to put on your tail of your bike. And then it has these G-hooks that I'll show that you can use these for strapping it to racks or to your frame, and if you have seats, strapping it to the seats. Now, one of the reasons I wanted this bag is because it has this separate, if I can get the straps off, dry bag that's internal. There are basically two areas of this bag. There is the dry bag portion of it right here that I'm going to use to put in my drone, electronics, things I really don't want to get wet. And then the top of this bag, there's a second area that's above the dry bag part of it, or even below the dry bag part of it, to put loose stuff, jackets, hats, maybe my rain jacket, food, drinks, things like that. There's also some pouch pocket in here with just, I don't know, place to, I usually carry notepads, notebooks, things like that, stuff I can put in here, stuff that I want to get to quickly. And then the inside also has a zippered area that you can, I don't know, just put miscellaneous stuff in there. So that was why I went with this particular bag, was because of all of those features. Now, another thing I liked about this over some of the other bags was the G-hooks that are used with these straps. Now, I'm not going to tie this to the frame. I'm going to use just one strap, run the G-hooks through, so I'll have two G-hooks on one strap, and run it through my tail rack to get it mounted and installed. So I'm going to mount this real quick. Now, keep in mind, this is meant to be really quick, and if you are interested in a new tail bag and don't want to spend a lot of money on it while they're still available, it might be something worth taking a look. So let's get to doing the install. I'm having trouble getting the strap through the G-hook. It looks like maybe they sewed these on so it wouldn't fall off. So I'm just going to cut one of these ends because I'm not going to use this strap anyway. And I can always melt it if I do need to use it to keep it from fraying. So I'm going to do that. It's kind of up to you and if that's something you want to do. So I got the first one. I'll do that on the others. I'm not sure about getting it back on. We'll figure that out. All right, something to note real quick is if you're wanting to continue to use the little elastic bands for holding the strap, make sure you put the band back on the strap before you put the G-hook back on, and then that way when you pull it through to cinch down the G-hook, you can double it back and then put it in the elastic strap so it's not flopping around. Just something that you may want to consider. Okay, I've got the bag on, I've got the dry bag opened, I have my drone case. This is kind of a big case for the drone I have in it. I know things are a little bit smaller, but I just wanted to check and see how much space that would take up in there. And I think I can actually put it in sideways and slide it all the way in, and there's still plenty of space in here. And then I've got tons of room. So my previous tail bag, fully expanded, was up to 20 liters. This is 25. I like this setup. It looks a lot more water resistant than my other one ended up being over time. Of course, I have a lot of miles on that bag and a lot of use where, honestly, the way this looks right now, and my tail bags typically don't take a lot of abuse. It's the dust that damages the zipper. So as long as I keep the zipper clean, it should be okay. Having a dry bag that rolls up on the side where I'm not opening a zipper and closing it all the time should help as well. So hopefully you found this useful. Again, it's just a quick installation and just make you knowledgeable about this particular tail bag. I don't know how long they're going to be on sale. I don't know how long REAX is going to continue to make this Trident tail bag. For the money, even for $65, really good value. Even if, again, like I said, even if I only get a couple of years, it'll totally been worth it, because other tail bags are $150 on up to get something that's waterproof that I can mount on there. The other thing I was trying to find was a good size. This is a little bit bigger than I had before, which will make it a little bit easier to put food in here when I'm doing long travel, and I just grab something at the end of the day. So if you have any questions, you have any thoughts, if you have any experience with this bag, leave that in the comments below, because I think that'd be really helpful for anyone else who watches that. Again, not sponsored, paid for this myself. I did see it at Cycle Gear for $99, and based on what I'm already seeing, I think if I had paid $100, I'd still be really happy, because I paid a lot more for that other bag. So get out, do some riding, ride safe, and I will see you out there.